Alright guys, this video is about how to remove a rear tire on a Yamaha Stratoliner. It should be the same with the Raider as well. What you do is you need a 27mm socket, millimeter socket for the axle nut, and then you need a 12mm wrench for your brake caliper right there. So you remove that and you remove that, the two bottom both of the rear brake caliper, and you remove the axle nut. Alright, once you remove the rear brake caliper and the axle nut, here's the adjuster for the swing arm. Push it all the way in, so that way you can loosen up, so that the axle can be loosened up. Same with this side. Two 12mm wrench, just push it all the way up. The next step is to remove the belt guard. You can try to do it with it on, but for me it's a lot easier if I just take it out, so that way the belt can move freely, and then easier for me to remove the belt from the pulley. 5mm Allen key. There's one right here for the top one, and on the bottom there's one right here. This one right here. And then the bottom one, there's a tricky one inside, and then there's one outside right here as well. I removed mine because I didn't need it. Alright, once you have everything out, and just remove the axle bolt. Try to make it level so that way the axle bolts slide right out. And remember to save the spacers. There's one on each side. Alright, once you remove the axle, just be careful with the caliper bracket. It's gonna drop straight down. So there's like a little guy that goes right there. Alright, once you remove the wheel, here's the caliper bracket, and here are the two spacers. When you put it back in, the caliper bracket has to line up with this groove right here. See this piece? Okay, so you gotta line up with the bracket with the wheel attached to it. So that's how it goes. Alright, I got the wheel all lined up with the bracket in. The best way to do it is slant the wheel at an angle so that this spacer can come in. So a little spacer right here. So that spacer go into the swing arm, and all the spacer and the brackets in place. Spacer and the bracket, and then you just gotta push the wheel up and then slide the axle bolt over. Alright, once the tire is in, make sure you don't tighten up. Do not tighten the axle nut yet, because you still have to adjust the belt. You see these little markings right here on the adjuster. Make sure both sides nice and even. I'm gonna tension it when the bike is lowered, and when they have tension on the drive belt, that's when I'm gonna adjust it right there, and then torque everything down. I'm gonna torque my axle nut to 110 foot-pound. Just check your manual. I think the Raider is different as well. The Raider is like 90 or 100. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's how you change the rear tire on a Yamaha Stratoliner.